Hey guys, this is PawDieFur with another video. Today we're going to do a deck profile on a deck that, I made. I got into a duel, and this is not an FTK, nor is it, a second DK or something like that. It's nothing like that. Basically what this is a spellbook exodia deck. What you're trying to do is you're trying to either get exodia or just, bombard your opponent. I was actually playing against a Fire Fist deck, like not even 5 minutes ago. So, yeah, I was just lucky enough to get Priestess. So, let's go and get this all started. So, first of all, you need all 5 pieces of Exodia: the head, the right side, and the left side. Then you need 2 Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. That's so you can get your spellbooks that you need into your hand and get, everything set up. You need 2 Temperance of Prophecy. Basically, this doesn't do much, but be able to summon out or get to your hand level 5 or higher spell type of monster that is dark or light. Yeah, so it's not like it. Let me see. Yeah. So it's not really. You special summon it, my bad. So it's not really like out there, but it is close. Its effect not that really great, but I only put 2 in there just because of the fact of you might need a special summon sometimes. You need 2 Justice of Prophecy. This one is basically at the end phase, in which a spellbook card was activated. I can banish this card from the field and then add a level 5 or higher Light or Darkness spellcaster type monster to my hand, and 1 spellbook spell card from my deck to my hand. So, it adds a spellcaster, maybe my Exodius or my High Priestess, and then a spellbook, which is basically my spellbooks. My main ones are Spellbook of Secrets, Spellbook Star Hall, and Spellbook of Power. Those are my 3 main ones, and I'll tell you why in a second. I run 3 High Priestess in there. You can't have, a good Priestess deck unless you have 3 High Priestess. If this card gets hit, which I highly doubt it will. I mean, if it does, it'll go down to 2. But, unless it's being used consecutively, then, it'll go down to 2. Or down to 1. But, it won't get banned for a while. Unless Prophecies, like, skyrocket. So, I run 3 of them. Just because of the fact of, I have this out. I can, I don't have to special summon. Usually this card would be special summon, but you don't have to. Basically, I can banish 1 spellbook card from my hand to the graveyard to target 1 card on the field and destroy that target. So basically, you can either clear out their field, or if you have a spellbook Star Hall on the field that, you don't have any more MSTs for, which I just took out some cards for. But, if you don't have any MSTs on your hand, you can't destroy them, use High Priestess effect, and you get, 1 monster in your hand. Very quick, very easy, and you're trying to go for Exodia most of the time. And then I run 3 Exodiuses, the ultimate Forbidden Lord, or Exodius, the ultimate Forbidden Lord. For its effect, you get your defense, plus you get all your monsters from your graveyard back into your deck. Now, I will come down to this when I go down to different diffusion dimensional gate capsule. You have to be very, very careful with that, because you can only have 1 gold sarcophagus, and most of the time they're going to try to get that out. And I have a video that I could show you guys, and another video showing you, how to, what could have happened if you're trying to go for Exodia. That's all the monsters. You have a total of 16. No, wait a minute. Not 16, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 7, that's 17 monsters. So you got 17. I run 3 Spellbook of Secrets. You add a spellbook to your hand, plus you get a token, plus you get a spellbook token to this. Counter, my bad. So, yeah, right to the top. Spellbook Star Hall, I have 3 of them, just because, they get destroyed with counters on them. How many you add 1 spellcaster monster with equal or less than counters on the card. Plus, each spellcaster type monster gains 1,000. per counter on this card. So, you know, you can add up your monster, which you will see in my video. I get priestess up all the way up to 41 just because I get 11 counters on one and 5 counters on the other. It does not get destroyed. It's kind of funny. Run 2, the Grand Spellbook Tower, just because of the fact of, you know, you're not trying to be a priest. You're not trying to be a spellbook deck, really. You're trying to be a exodia. You're trying to be a spellbook help. So you're not trying to win with spellbook. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But you're trying to get exodia. I run only 2 spellbook of powers because you only need really 2. You don't need 3. The reason why I only run 2 is because it gains 1,000. Plus, if you battle them, you add 1 spell card from your deck to your hand. So, you know, you're not going to activate it right off the bat just to have 1,000. You're going to activate it when you can attack and destroy a monster. That's most of the time. So when you do that, you activate this, you attack, you destroy them. You can get Grand Spellbook Tower, Spellbook Star Hall, Spellbook of Secrets. You can get all that. I run 2 Golden Bamboo Swords and then 2 Broken Bamboo Swords. Basically, you know, I only run 2 of each just because of the fact of, you know, it's only optional if you have or they have a monster face up on the field. So when you equip the Broken Bamboo Sword, you have to have at least 1 of these in your hand at the time. So I've run into a couple places where, you know, I've equipped their monster with a Bamboo Sword. They tribute, Bamboo Sword's gone, and I have these in my hand the next turn. So it just all depends on, you know, how it works out. I was just able to get 2 in my hand and a Broken Bamboo Sword on the, you know, on the second turn. So it really helped. On the first turn I had it summoned, yeah. And now you run. Now this is the one I was talking about. You run 2 different dimension capsules. The reason why you only run 2 is because you don't need any more, because you're just going for Exodia with these. You're not going for anything else. If you go for Priestess, that's fine, but you're only going for Exodia most of the time. Now, let's say you play it, they MST this. You're screwed with your Exodia, and you have to rely on your Priestess and your Prophecies and your, you know, Exodius to actually get you somewhere. If they hit the capsule and you have one of the pieces banished, you are screwed with Exodia. So you gotta be really careful with that. Run 1 Gold Sarcophagus because of the ban list, just because of that fact. You can't get MST'd, so it's just this is a +1 really. To me, I run 3 Upstart Goblins. You know, you get 1 card, they won't gain 1,000. You're not really gonna care about the life points because you're trying to get Exodia. Run 1 White Elephant's Gift. You know, oh, I have a right piece of Exodia on my field, and I have this in my hand. Okay, well, I'm gonna activate this. Discard that to my graveyard, draw 2. Plus, I'm going to social summon him, get back this card to my deck, and get the arm sooner. I run 1 day apiece. It goes for defense, and you can draw 1 card. You gotta have that Exodia deck whenever, because it's gonna protect you. And the last 3 cards are, I want to have 3 Mystical Space Typhoons for the Spellbook Star Hall, or 1 of their back rows. It helps with adding cards and getting rid of cards. So, yeah. This deck is a 42, and it has no extra deck or side deck, as you can see. Nothing here. Woo! So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Look at that pretty witch. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, become a mate today, comment, rate, and I'll see you guys next time. Here comes the paw.